Everyone left this alien beast to die, except the humans, beginning the discovery. The sky above Arrivo's 9 shimmered with metallic dust storms, a crimson haze that swallowed light and blurred the horizon. It was a mining world, a hostile outpost at the edge of known space where most beings came only for profit or exile. The ground was cracked basalt, black and glassy, and the winds howled with strange resonance that rattled through bones. Humans had only recently arrived here, sent by the Colonial Expansion Corps, hoping to set up trade routes and outposts. They were not alone. The planet was already home to other galactic species, sharp-faced Krell, insectoid Thyrax, and towering Jovarians, each with their own agenda. But no one expected the discovery that would change everything. It began when a survey team of humans stumbled upon something strange in the deep ravines. Beneath a cliff, half buried in volcanic glass, lay a creature so massive it seemed carved from myth. Its body was torn and scorched, scales cracked, wings shattered. Its chest rose and fell in shallow, trembling breaths. At first, they thought it was a carcass, but then its eyes opened. Twin orbs, glowing silver blue, locked onto the humans. The creature gave a low, thunderous groan, echoing like tectonic plates shifting beneath the ground. "It's alive," whispered Lieutenant Marvey, the lead explorer. What they had found was no ordinary beast. It was a Drakthar, a legendary alien species, feared across galaxies. Massive winged creatures of incredible strength and intelligence. They had fought wars with empires and were said to be nearly extinct. Other species considered them monsters, bringers of ruin. And here lay one, broken and dying. When news spread to the alien settlements on Arrivo's 9, the reaction was immediate. "Kill it," hissed the Krell. "Burn it," clicked the Thyrax. "Leave it," rumbled the Jovarians. Every alien insisted the same. They feared what the beast represented. To them, a Drakthar alive was a threat to all life. But the humans saw something else. Mara knelt beside its massive head, unafraid of its rows of teeth the size of swords. It's suffering, and it's alone. Her second-in-command, Corporal Daniel Reyes, muttered, "Every other species wants it gone. If we help it, we'll make enemies fast." Mara's eyes narrowed as she watched the creature struggle for breath. "Then let them hate us. We're not abandoning it." For the first time on Arrivo's 9, humanity made a choice that set them apart. They decided to save the alien beast. Middle, the struggle. Saving the Drakthar was not simple. Its body weighed more than a cruiser. Its wounds ran deep, and alien toxins still burned in its blood. The humans built makeshift shelters and medical rigs around it, piecing together equipment from their outpost. The others watched in disbelief. The Krell sneered, whispering that humans were naive. The Thyrax clicked their mandibles in mockery. Even the Jovarians, usually neutral, shook their massive heads. "You will regret this," their leader warned. But the humans persisted. They named the beast Kael'thar, meaning enduring flame, in Old Terran tongue. Over weeks, they cleaned its wounds, brought food, raw, mineral-rich ores it could digest, and used their technology to stabilize its breathing. The beast, at first, growled and snapped, but slowly its eyes softened. It began to recognize the humans not as enemies, but as guardians. One night, as Mara sat by its side, Kael'thar lowered its massive head and let out a low hum, a sound between a purr and thunder. Mara reached out, her hand trembling, and touched the side of its scale. For the first time, she felt its warmth, and something deeper, its trust. But not everyone was pleased. The Krell launched protests at the Galactic Council, demanding the humans stop. The Thyrax sabotaged supply lines, trying to starve the humans out. Rumors spread that the Drakthar would eventually recover and turn on its saviors. Then came the ultimatum. At a council meeting, the alien factions confronted the humans. The Krell leader's voice was sharp as broken glass. "You have nursed the serpent. When it rises, it will consume us all. Surrender to us now, or you'll face exile." Mara stood tall. "We won't let it die. If you want to kill it, you'll have to go through us." Whispers filled the chamber. No species had ever openly defied the council like this. Humans were still considered newcomers, fragile in the grand order of things. But now they had drawn a line. The council declared sanctions. Trade with humans was cut. Supplies dwindled. Alien workers abandoned their camps. Back at the ravine, Kael'thar sensed the tension. It began trying to stand, its shattered wings trembling as it spread them against the night sky. Every time it collapsed, the humans rushed to its side, encouraging it. "You're not alone," Reyes whispered one night as the beast struggled. "We're with you, always." And Kael'thar, with a deep rumble, began to understand the strange creatures who defied an entire galaxy for it. Middle conflict, the attack. The breaking point came sooner than expected. One stormy night, a coalition of alien mercenaries, hired by the Krell and Thyrax, descended on a ravine. Their goal was simple: finish the beast and crush the humans protecting it. Explosions ripped across the camp. Human defenses crumbled under plasma fire. Mara shouted orders. Reyes dragged the wounded to cover, and soldiers fought tooth and nail against superior numbers. Kael'thar, still weak, roared in fury. But when it tried to rise, pain lanced through its body and it collapsed again. The mercenaries closed in. A plasma cannon was rolled forward, aimed directly at the beast's chest. Mara's voice cut through the chaos. "Kael'thar, you have to fight. Not for us. Fight for yourself." In that instant, something shifted. Kael'thar's silver-blue eyes ignited with a blaze of inner fire. With a deafening roar that shook the ground, it surged upward, wings beating against the storm, scattering fire and ash. Plasma bolts struck its scales but ricocheted. With one sweep of its massive claw, it crushed the cannon. With a blast of molten breath, it sent mercenaries fleeing in terror. The humans watched in awe as the beast they had saved now saved them. When the battle ended, the mercenaries were scattered, their leaders slain. The camp lay in ruins, but Kael'thar stood tall at its center, wings spread wide against the storm. For the first time, the humans realized the truth. The beast was not their burden. It was their ally, ending a new alliance. Word of the battle spread across Erivos 9 and beyond. Other species were stunned. The humans had done what no one else dared. They had not only saved a Drakthar, but tamed it, bonded with it. The Alien Council convened once more, but this time their tone was different. Fear still lingered, but there was also respect. The humans had proven something the others had long forgotten, that compassion could be more powerful than fear. Kael'thar became a symbol, no longer a dying monster abandoned in a ravine, but a living testament to what humanity brought to the galaxy. The willingness to see worth where others saw only danger. Months later, when a new threat arose on the borders of known space, raiders from the Void Realms, Kael'thar took to the skies with human pilots at its side. Together, they defended not just humans, but all who lived on Erivos 9. And the aliens who once scorned the humans began to reconsider. Perhaps these newcomers were not weak. Perhaps they were not naive. Perhaps, in their stubbornness to save what others would discard, they carried something the galaxy desperately needed: hope. On the night after victory, Mara stood at the cliffside, looking out over the alien world. Kael'thar landed beside her, its vast wings folding like sails. Its head lowered, and for a moment, Mara felt his thoughts brush against hers. A bond deeper than words. "You're welcome," she whispered with a smile. From then on, the story of the alien beast left to die, but saved by humans, spread across the stars. And in the silence of the galaxy, the message echoed: humanity does not abandon. Humanity endures. Humanity saves.